In the shadowy depths of ancient scripture lies a tale so mysterious, so chilling, that it has captivated theologians, scholars, and seekers of truth for centuries. This is the story of the Watcher's angels who descended from the heavens, defied divine command, and were bound beneath the Euphrates River, awaiting the day of judgment. The narrative begins in the Book of Enoch, an ancient Jewish text that, while not included in the canonical Bible, offers profound insights into the spiritual realm. Enoch, the great-grandfather of Noah, was a man of extraordinary piety and righteousness. His story is one of divine favor and intimate communion with God. Yet, it is in the Book of Enoch where we encounter the enigmatic tale of the Watchers. The Book of Enoch introduces us to a group of angels known as the Watchers. These celestial beings were assigned the task of observing and guiding humanity. However, their mission took a dark turn. The Book of Enoch recounts that the Watchers saw the daughters of men that they were fair, and they took them wives, all of which they chose. Enoch 6, verse 2-3. This act of rebellion marked the beginning of their downfall. The Watchers' union with human women led to the birth of the Nephilim giants who brought chaos and corruption to the earth. The Book of Enoch describes these giants as great giants, whose height was 3,000 ells, who consumed all the acquisitions of men. Enoch 7 verse 2. Their presence on earth disrupted the natural order, leading to widespread violence and moral decay. God, witnessing the havoc wrought by the Nephilim and the transgression of the Watchers, decided to intervene. In the Book of Enoch, the archangels Michael, Gabriel, Raphael, and Uriel are dispatched to confront the fallen angels. They are commanded to bind the Watchers and cast them into the abyss. The Book of Enoch states, "And the Lord said to Raphael, Bind Azazel hand and foot, and cast him into the darkness, and make an opening in the desert, which is in Dudel, and cast him therein." Enoch 10 verse 4-6. The punishment of the Watchers serves as a stark warning about the consequences of defying divine authority. Their story underscores the importance of obedience and the dangers of overstepping one's bounds. The Book of Enoch emphasizes that the Watchers' actions were not merely acts of disobedience, but were driven by pride and a desire to corrupt God. Creation. The Book of Enoch also provides a vivid description of the Watchers' imprisonment. It states, "And the Lord said to Michael, Go, bind Simyaza and his associates, who have united themselves with women, so as to have defiled themselves with them in all their uncleanness. Not dies per se." Onse. This binding is not a mere physical restraint, but a spiritual confinement, symbolizing the eternal consequences of their rebellion. The narrative of the Watchers is not confined to the Book of Enoch alone. The Bible, particularly the New Testament, references these fallen angels. In Jude 1-6, "It is written, and the angels, which kept not their first estate, but left their own habitation, he hath reserved in everlasting chains under darkness unto the judgment of the great day." This passage aligns with the account in the Book of Enoch, reinforcing the idea of divine judgment and eternal punishment for the rebellious angels. The Euphrates River, mentioned in the Book of Revelation, is often associated with the imprisonment of the Watchers. Revelation 9:14-15 speaks of 4 angels, bound at the great river Euphrates, awaiting the appointed time to unleash destruction upon the earth. This connection between the Euphrates and the binding of angels underscores the river's symbolic role as a boundary between the divine and the profane. The story of the Watchers and their punishment serves as a profound lesson. It teaches that even celestial beings are not exempt from divine judgment. Their fall from grace illustrates the perils of pride, disobedience, and the abuse of power. The Book of Enoch and the Bible together convey a message about the importance of humility, obedience, and the consequences of overstepping divine boundaries. The narrative also invites reflection on the nature of sin and its repercussions. The Watchers' sin was not merely their union with human women, but their desire to impart forbidden knowledge and corrupt God's creation. This act of rebellion highlights the dangers of seeking knowledge without wisdom, and the potential for such knowledge to lead to destruction. In exploring the story, we are reminded of the complexities of the spiritual realm and the intricate interplay between divine will and free will. The Watcher's tale is a testament to the enduring struggle between obedience and rebellion, light and darkness, good and evil. As we delve deeper into the implications of this narrative, we encounter questions about the nature of angels, the limits of their authority, and the extent of their influence on human affairs. The story of the Watchers challenges us to consider our own actions and the potential consequences of our choices. In conclusion, the tale of the Watchers and their imprisonment beneath the Euphrates River is a compelling narrative that intertwines themes of rebellion, divine judgment, and moral lessons. It serves as a reminder of the importance of humility, obedience, and the eternal consequences of defying divine authority. Through the accounts in the Book of Enoch and the Bible, we gain insight into the spiritual dynamics that govern the universe and the enduring relevance of these ancient stories in our contemporary world.